Yeah, for the vibes. Today is a little bit of a special treat for me. I get the whole house to myself. If you have any plant chores that need to be done, maybe you could watch this video while you do it and we can do our plant care together. This is what I like to watch when I'm doing plant chores, so I don't know, they motivate me. Hopefully it does the same for you. Okay, when I'm doing my plant care, I always start with watering my terrariums. It is something that I have to do almost daily. Something I need to fix on my IKEA cabinet is the weather stripping. It just isn't holding very well. I mean, it's holding everywhere just fine except on the door because I have to open it so often. I think I need something a little heavier duty maybe. It has grown in lots. I have made small tweaks to it. Like the bottom stays pretty humid, but the top dries out quite a bit. So yeah, I just give it a little spray. I will say though, this Selaginella peacock moss is growing beautifully. I've taken lots of cuttings and kind of spread them around to other terrariums and plants and things. So we'll see how they do. Yeah. Wait, why is it not locking? There we go. Let's move on. I don't have to water this one every day because I put duct tape over the fan, so it stays pretty humid in there now. But I do add water with nutrients. Oh, and I didn't mention it before. This is lake water. We have a secondary tap that brings water just like from the lake closest to me, so it's really nice. My plants love it. And I usually add in liquid dirt to it just for a little extra nutrients. Oh yeah, baby. I just kind of have terrariums all over the place. I love them. They're so fun because you can grow your plants and make it look like a natural habitat and then introduce like bugs. And over here on this, okay, it is a little bit of a task to pull plants out my terrariums back here because there are so many small plants in the way. But it has been a while since I've added nutrients to this that I thrifted. Gosh dang it, now I gotta clean up a mess. This is a very true care day video because this crap happens all the time. I'm gonna try and fix that. Let's just bring this out. Try not to knock anything else over while I clean up this mess. That is a common occurrence. Oh, this guy needs water. Bad, I think. Or am I making that up? Oh, it needs water bad. I'll clean. Man, anyone else do this? I've been really meaning to clean the shelf off like entirely, take every plant off and wipe it all down, but I've been wanting to do that. It's just not super high on my priority list right now. I've really been focusing more on outdoor stuff. Today is pretty gloomy out, so it's a good time to take care of stuff like this inside. Put back my plants. Actually, I need to water this one. Kid locks, man. They're always catching me up when I'm trying to go fast. One of the hardest things for me when I'm doing plant chores is I get so distracted. So like I want to deep water some of my plants, and in order to do that, I kind of need the sink, which it's good because it helps me like do the dishes. If I didn't have a reason to empty the sink, I probably would never do them. Once I had a love and it was a gas. The door Whoa, imported from England. Kicking and scratching, grinding out my best. Gimme, gimme, shimmy, shimmy. I'm out of breath. Dishes are done. Back to the moral of the story. This sucker is so dry. And you can really tell on these because they get very wrinkled. The vein down the center of each bract gets really pronounced. And you can see there's a little bit of wrinkles on either side of it. That's how you really can tell that these are thirsty. Let's pick out some of these dead, oh gosh, dried up bits. The problem with letting plants dry out this much, it makes the soil a little bit hydrophobic. It doesn't absorb it fully, so then the roots don't really get a good drink. So for a plant like this, I'll put it in the sink, really saturate it this first initial go, and then I'll come back to it later. I'm just gonna give these a really good spray. All the dead pieces I pulled out. Actually not too bad. It did bloom at a weird time, so a lot of these are blooms. Alrighty, what do we want to do next? I am just going to climb on up here and pull really anything thirsty over to the sink. All my plants, oh my gosh, I'm knocking over everything today. A random little hack that makes watering so much easier, especially if you're someone that uses liquider. I'll put my liquider into this as like a mix, so it's not fully diluted yet. Take this around and spray the tops of my plant soil. So when I water it, the water like dilutes it and mixes it deeper into the soil. I wanted to pull the dead bits off of this bad boy. It looks really good. Oh, so much better. Yay. Okay, I am still going to leave this here though because I think it needs a little more water. Feels a little light. A benefit of watering plants in the sink and like having to move them from their spot to a designated like watering spot, how it feels as I'm carrying it to the sink and then feel how much heavier it is as I carry it back to its spot, you know? It makes it a lot easier to adequately saturate the substrate. Was that a poem? That sounded like a poem. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Everybody could use a good trim every once in a while. I need to take out the garbage. Okay. Oh my gosh, should we do something fun? We're going to, I'm really excited. Okay, let me clean up my workspace. I can't create, wait, what is it? I can't create in the same space I work. Is that what she says, Jan? You know, we all love to hate Jan, but I relate to Jan in a lot of ways. Mosquito bits, aqua soil, plant, glass container. I'm gonna go clean it in my bathroom. I'll be right back. All clean. Should we take this for the vibes? I think so. Yeah, for the vibes. Oh yeah. Okay, hang on. I'm getting so sidetracked. Let me get Bismarck some treats and his little toy. I've kind of been doing this a while and have ignored him a little bit. Do you want to play a game with your treats? Since Axel died, Bismarck has been having some extra anxiety. He's already a pretty anxious boy, but yeah, definitely since Axel's gone, he's, I don't know, been a little more on edge. So I got a whole bunch of toys like this, where he has to use his brain to like figure them out. So he doesn't get too bored and like depressed. I don't know, I think that they've been helping. I hope so. He's excited. There you go. I love him. Okay, back to the plants. I got this lily bulb. I'm gonna be setting up a fish tank, but I decided that I wanted a different kind of fish for my tank than I originally planned, and a lily can't be in a tank with the fish I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna try and plant this, see if I can't get something to grow in like a cool way. How the, oh no, is it dead? Oh no, is it rotted? You guys, I think it might be rotted. It is. Dang it, this used to be a lily bulb, but I guess it got too wet and it's like completely gone. I don't see any ounce of green. Let's pull it apart and see. Let's make a mess. Oh yeah, that's gone. Dang. I should have done this months ago. The second I decided I didn't want to use it in my tank. Ugh, rookie moves. That was so dumb of me. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, new plan. Garbage. Let's go downstairs. Taking my, what's this called? A stein? Taking my stein with me that I use as a tripod sometimes. We're heading downstairs to my grow tent because change of plans. I'm going to do it with a different like aquatic plant. Yeah. Oh, but I'm gonna have to nail so far down and my pants are gonna get so dirty because they're white. Let me roll up these bad boys. Hello, fancy meeting you down here. So I have a whole bunch of aquatic plants here. You know what? I'm gonna set up a little mini kind of terrarium thing, but it's just gonna be plants and maybe some snails. I'm so excited. This turned so fun. Forget plant maintenance. We're gonna do a cool thing. Yes, we'll take those two in this. So I have a whole bunch of aquatic plants in here, a couple here. Let's go do this. Hope it turns out cool. Okay. What a fun turn of events. So here's the thing. This was not on my to-do list today. In fact, I'll show you. In my planner, I had a whole to-do list. I'm a fickle little pickle and just kind of, I go wherever the wind takes me. So yes, I had a whole list of things to do. Was this on it? No. But we're gonna do it anyway because fun. Vibes. Let me add a little more of this aqua soil. I think I accidentally added some before I was filming, so. All right, now to pick the plant. Do I wanna put a rock in here? This is turning out so much cooler than I thought it was gonna be initially. Are you ready for this, kids? So I know nothing about aquatic plants, but like I know this is a Nubius. It's cute. I think I'm gonna separate this a little bit to spread it out in there because I don't have a lot of plant to work with. I have some moss. Don't know what kind it is. And Christmas moss, which is also half dead from just sitting on my dresser for so long. Where were we? Let's make it so it's a little bit shorter in one corner. Yeah, like that. Okay, got my jar of lake water. This way everything can kind of settle and hopefully stay in place a little better. Now, I think I want to do, which rock do I want? This one? Probably. Let me rinse it off so it's not dusty. Put it into the aqua soil. Oh yeah, okay. I like that rock. Should I let it settle a little bit? Yeah. So let's move on with our chores and come back to this once it's settled. I think that's the best option right now. I'm going to take this down, this heartleaf philodendron down that has so many roots down there, to add liquid earth. So I'm gonna try and hold it like that, I guess. Spray a bunch of this down there. Yeah, the water's pretty brown, but at least there's nutrients for the plant. It's just looking a little bit deficient or something. And I think that extra pump of goodies will hopefully help. Before I got distracted with all of that, I was watering my terrariums. And this is one I don't know if I've shown on my channel. Maybe, I think it might have been just a Patreon member bonus video. I made this little herb jar terrarium that I actually think is really, really cool. And now if I run out of herbs, I buy the ones in the cute jars so I can make terrariums like this. I added, gosh, what are they called? Springtails. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. I added springtails into this and pretty much all of my terrariums, and it has really helped keep mold down. But I do think that the plants in here are kind of starting to stall out. Can I even open it? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna add a little bit of the liquid earth. Love it. Back to this mess. Since my Christmas cactus or Thanksgiving cactus lives in a cover pot, I'm gonna go ahead and move it back so I can just be kind of done with this. I get way too distracted and then forget about the things I initially started. And into its home. Yeah. Now I guess I play the game where I grab individual saucers to bring plants back to the shelf. It's a fun game where I try to remember which one goes with what. Which saucer goes with which pot. The best game that I'm not very good at. This is a crown of thorns. And this is a plant, let me tell you a little bit about this one. This is a plant that I was very attracted to, that I thought was so cool when I started keeping plants, but for some reason I just got caught in the like aroid hype. You know, philodendron, Hoya, those kinds of plants hype, and I kind of forgot about this one, but my mom actually gave this to me kind of recently, and I really, really love this plant. Like, it's so unique and cool, and it blooms all the time. Like, look at those matte green leaves. It looks so soft and inviting, and then bam, you're face to face with these bad boys. It's just so cool. I'm gonna put a coaster under this one because I'm running out of saucers. Is that all of them? Yeah. I think that's as good as it's getting for right now. It's been a long time and it's actually getting pretty late. This is as clear as the water's getting. It's definitely an improvement, but I was hoping for it to be crystal. I have this red river rock that I think I'm gonna add a few of into here. Let me just try to make it a little less cloudy one more time. This is definitely an activity that I think would be a lot more fun together and more satisfying for everybody maybe, but I don't know, because I'm also not very good at it, so maybe it's not going to be satisfying like I hope. I mean, it'll be for me, I think. That actually kind of helped, and now I can show you. This is what we have going on. I'm very excited because it's actually looking pretty good. I was a little nervous there with the cloudy water, and I took that 1.5-hour time lapse for no reason now, because I just drained it anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna break it up into as many pieces as I can, because I can always put 2 pieces together if I want like a bigger piece. But I am thinking I want them fairly spread out. Okay, so I have all of these little pieces that I'm gonna shove on in here. I'm going to try to keep them like fairly centrally located. Yeah, just trying to find the pieces that'll fit nicely in specific spots. kind of hoping this stuff would hold them in a little better, but I think it's okay. Seems like they're kind of staying. Gosh, this one might be a little bit too big. Let's take this rock out for a second so we can situate it. Just put this rock on top. I'm kind of bumping ya, huh? That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so you kind of see where I'm going with it. Maybe I'll add one more small one down here so it gets a little bit more sparse at the bottom. Kind of add in little rocks to where I feel like it's missing something. And I don't even know what to do with this because it's like kind of dead. I'm just gonna fill in this side with the moss. Almost there, I think. I'm just trying to grab like the most alive pieces I can. Okay, let's pull this rock out and then add it back in maybe after this. Can really compact it in there. Sorry, I'm whispering. I just feel so focused. I feel like a loud voice will break my concentration here. This bad boy back in. Yeah, like, I don't know, I think you can like super glue these down. I'm not going to do that because I am not experienced enough for that. Maybe I'll put a little rock, camouflage it. Okay. I'm really hoping that these plants will like, this plant and this plant will spread a little bit. That'd be cool. Okay, moment of truth. Let's fill her on up. That was not as graceful as I was hoping for. Oh well. Hey, that's not that bad actually. Okay, some things are floating. Not too bad though. Oh my gosh, let's add some snails. All right, 3 little snails. Little guy's cruising. This turned out so fun. I know just where I'm gonna put it. I'm nervous to carry this into my room to its forever home. Oh, I filled it a little bit too high. I cleared a little spot for it to go right here. Good spot. Man, it's gonna be so beautiful when that water settles. I need to do something about my Kalanchoe Marnieriana. It was good. And then it dropped a whole bunch of its older leaves and then it has good growth again. I don't know. I do not know. I love it so much and I'm gonna love it even more once the water clears. That was so fun. I hope you liked this. This is like genuinely so fun for me. Oh, that's not the snail. I was like focusing on that thinking it was the snail. There he is. I think that's it for today. I've been filming for like 4 hours now. I don't know, I didn't really accomplish too much other than making that thing, I guess. But that was really fun for me. I hope it was for you too. It maybe inspires you to try something like that. I don't know. I'm really excited to watch it grow. I will, of course, keep you guys updated on it. Where am I gonna sit down? I was like walking around aimlessly. I think I wanted to sit down. Yeah, I'll keep you updated on the little planted thing, pond. I don't know what it was. Snail house that we made. I'll keep you updated on how the plants grow in or if anything goes wrong. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I think that's it for this video. Let me know what you think. And I hope you got lots of plant chores done or laundry or dishes. Okay, I will see you in my next one.